Hey guys, this is Megan Helt, and today I'm going to be doing an Etsy product review of a super awesome company, and it is called TouchOfGlamBeauty. I will be leaving their links down below to all of the products that I'm going to be talking about here if they're still available, and the Etsy shop itself so you can check it out. She originally sent me 4 shadows to review and check, and then I purchased 2 of the highlighter duos, the Nightmare Before Christmas highlighter duo and the Harry Potter one, to split with one of my friends as her birthday present. So I kept one of each and she kept one of, she's getting one of each. And she also sent me 2 eyeshadows with that. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If any of you guys have been following my Instagram, it's Megan Helt YouTube. I post a lot of looks on there and I have been using her products like crazy. So today I am wearing 3 of the eyeshadows on my eyes. I'm not wearing the highlighter. We'll swatch the highlighters for you though. So I'm so excited to share this shop with you guys. It reminds me a lot of Divina Cosmetics. I reviewed them before. The quality is just phenomenal. I am so excited. So let's start with the shadows. I wanted something, now you guys know I had my Harry Potter palette, which I really liked, but I wanted something that I could use with magnetic pans. So I made like a little DIY palette, looks like this, and if you guys are interested in a tutorial on this, let me know and I can totally make another one because this one isn't super perfect, like the edges aren't even on the side of the magnetic tape, but this whole row right here crossed, so all of these are shadows from Touch of Glam Beauty. So all of this row, those are all shadows from this Etsy shop. So the first one I want to share with you is called Firecracker. I've already swatched it because I was testing my light, but here's Firecracker. It is just such a cool, just amazing color. It is one of my favorites. It's super metallic-y and it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. And this one is one of the foiled eyeshadows. And again, this is called Firecracker. And I love it. I love it so much. So it looks like in the pan. That's what it looks like swatched. The next one is Pharaoh. I'm actually wearing Pharaoh today on my lids and up a little bit because I have hooded eyes, so I always kind of work everything up a little tiny bit. But the yellow gold color I'm wearing on my lids is Pharaoh, and it is perfect. So let me pull Pharaoh for you and swatch it. Oh, so beautiful. Like, do you see the incredible pigmentation on this shadow? I mean, it's just, these are to die for. So this is Pharaoh. I think it is just fabulously beautiful. So beautiful. It's just an amazing color. It is exactly the kind of gold that the Pharaohs would have worn. It's just that kind of shade. There's it in the pan. There is it on my hand. I love it. It's one of my favorites. It's just absolutely breathtakingly gorgeous. And that one is also a foiled eyeshadow. Next up, we have Silver Lining. And I'm wearing Silver Lining on my lower lash line. So this is called Silver Lining. And it is, again, another foiled eyeshadow. Now, these are available to purchase on her site as individuals in the pans, but this is Silver Lining. It is just a beautiful metallic silver color. This is 2 swipes. It's a little less pigmented than the other 2 I've swatched so far, but not by much. I mean, the other ones are just insane. All of them are. Gorgeous though, I love it. So here is the shade in the pan. And again, this is a foiled eyeshadow. And there it is on my hand. And that is again Silver Lining. Next up is another foiled eyeshadow, and this is Love Me Tender. And I think this one is very, very unique. So this is Love Me Tender. It's a really, really interesting, unique kind of shade. And here's what it looks like in the pan. And again, this is a foiled eyeshadow. So there's the pan, and there it is on my hand. It's my least favorite of the foiled eyeshadows, but I still really like it. I mean, the other ones are just so amazing. I don't use this one enough. I need to use it more because it is gorgeous as well. I love them all. And then she sent me 2 of the Duochrome eyeshadows. And the first one is Fantasy, and these are just gorgeously glittery and pigmented and just perfect. So beautiful. Fantasy is like purple and pink and glittery and just fabulous. So there's Fantasy. It's very lavender pinkish. It's not showing up super great on camera, but here it is in the pan. Give you a little better of an idea. So shiny and beautiful. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. And then the last one is Dandelion, and I am wearing Dandelion as an inner corner highlight. I like a super intense inner corner highlight. I get a lot of comments like, you need to tone it down, but I really like a very intense inner corner highlight, and this is such a gorgeous shade, and this is Dandelion again. And this is again another Duochrome eyeshadow. All of these are so buttery and smooth. So here is Dandelion. Oh, it's just so good. It's so beautiful. And again, I have that on my inner corner. I love it. I think it's fabulous. And let me show you a comparison to the pan shade. Oop, there we go. So beautiful. So let me talk a little bit about the eyeshadows before I move on to the highlighters. The Duochrome eyeshadows are starting out at the $8, and the foiled eyeshadows are starting out at $5. That is what it seems to be the pattern. Again, very specific links will be down below if you're wanting to know exactly what the prices are. Go down into my description box. I will have all of the links to each of the eyeshadows I'm talking about now. But what I'm noticing is that the Duochromes are 8 or 11, and the foiled ones are 5 or 9. I love them. I have not had any problems with creasing. I do wear a primer every time I test an eyeshadow because I have hooded eyes. I have pretty extremely hooded eyes, and if I do not wear a primer, they will crease. Most of the time. 99.99999% of the time my eyeshadow will crease because of my extremely hooded eyes. But I haven't had any issues with these creasing. I've worn them just on top of the primer alone. I have worn them on top of a cream eyeshadow or like an eyeshadow base. I love them on the lower lash line. I love them on the lid. I love them as an inner corner highlight. I think these are fabulous. A lot of them can be used as really cool highlights. Like, I have used Dandelion as like a highlight, and I really like it. It's intense. This is not the highlighter from them. I've also worn the highlights, and I just love them. I'm mad about them. Fabulous products. These are extremely, extremely pigmented. For example, here's Firecracker. Firecracker, okay? Nothing on my finger, see? That was a tiny touch. Did you see that? Let's swatch a tiny little bit of product that I got on my finger. This is from a tiny tap. This is a tiny tap of product. These are extremely pigmented, super buttery and easy to work with. You need to go and follow her on Instagram. It's TouchOfGlamBeauty, and I stalk her Instagram. She puts up tons of amazing photos of the products, zooming in and zooming out, and I mean, there's so much content on that Instagram. It's fabulous. I haven't had any problems with the color diminishing or kind of like wearing away. It stays just as bright and as vibrant as when you apply it. Some of the shadows will have a little bit of fallout, but I think it's just because they're so pigmented. So you really need to use a little tiny bit. You don't need much. Less is definitely more. If you use a whole bunch, you're gonna get fallout because they're extremely pigmented. So yeah, I really don't have anything negative in the slightest to say about any of these shadows. They are absolutely 100% fabulous and amazing, and I recommend all of them. My favorites are Firecracker and Pharaoh. Pharaoh is probably my favorite, but you guys know how I feel about a wonderful, like, warm yellow gold color. I love that. I really like Silver Linings, but Pharaoh definitely is my favorite, and I really like Dandelion. So Pharaoh and Dandelion and Firecracker are my favorites of the eyeshadows she sent me. They're fabulous. Now let's talk about the highlighters. If any of these highlighters are left, the prices and the links will be down below. I'm pretty sure that a lot of them are sold out, but the highlighters are $15. The Nightmare Before Christmas ones do seem to be completely gone, but the Harry Potter ones, there's still a few left. They are available for in a bundle for $28 or available for $15 a piece, and you can choose to get or not get a compact with that. So I'm going to show you the Harry Potter ones first. I will swatch mine. I'm not going to swatch my friend Lainey's. It's not going to happen, but I'll show you what it looks like, but I'm not going to swatch it. So this is what the pan looks like. This one is called Expecto Patronum. Very awesome. I went ahead and glued mine in the pan because it previously was not glued in there. So I went ahead and glued it down. And here is what mine looks like. It is the Harry Potter glasses and the wand and the scar. I love it. So now I'm going to swatch this for you, and I think this is just a fabulous highlight. It comes out kind of like a pinky highlight, and I wore it the other day and I got tons of compliments on it, and I absolutely love it. It's a very beautiful pinkish highlight that you get. I think it is fabulous, and it's just so nice. You don't need much because, again, these are super pigmented, so you just need to tap and just, I mean, you have enough. You really don't need a lot of product. You can blend these out. You can wear them really extreme if you want to. These are amazing, though. They really are amazing. So that was Expecto Patronum. And then her highlighter, which I'm not going to swatch, but from all the pictures I've seen, it looks to be more of a golden highlight, is Petrificus Totalus. And it came in the case. I don't know if Lainey wants me to let me know, Lainey, because I hope you'll be watching this. I don't know, though. Let me know if you want me to glue yours in the compact too. If not, I can just send it to you. But here is the, actually, I'm just going to take hers out. So I'm not going to swatch it, Lainey, I promise. So here's hers. It's very cute. I'm actually going to order one of these for myself. But it's Harry with his hair and his glasses and his scar. It's so cute. And this one comes out to be more of a gold highlight. So pretty. Now I will swatch the next one, which is mine. And this is called the Pumpkin King. And this is one of the Nightmare Before Christmas highlighters that she had. Here it is. And the Pumpkin King is Jack Skellington's face. This is such a fun highlight. It is kind of lavender, which I think works really well on my skin tone. So it's lavender and kind of golden, kind of peachy, but mostly lavender. And oh, I hope it shows up. But it's just like this really cool lavender highlight. And this one is Nightmare Before Christmas. And this one looks like the famous mountain from the Nightmare Before Christmas. Love it. So that's this one. And I'm going to put that back in there and not swatch that. So those are all of the products. I love the highlights. Same thing. Extremely pigmented, very easy to work with, wonderful just fabulous to blend. I mean, just blends like a dream. You will have some fallout if you use too much, but it's so pigmented. You do not need a lot. You need a little tiny bit. A little goes a long way. Just, I mean, fabulous, fabulous highlight. Let's just take, I don't have anything on as a lip highlight, like, you know, a Cupid's bow highlight. Let's take a little bit of Expecto Patronum. That's probably even going to be too much. A little dabby dab dab. So that was the tiniest little dab. Do you see how pigmented these are? These are so extremely pigmented. They're insane. These are gonna last me forever because they're so pigmented. Everything I have tried has been phenomenal. So yes, the products will be listed down below. The links to her shop will be down below. Definitely check out this shop. It is just absolutely phenomenal. I have an eyeshadow palette, the Spellbound Halloween one, that is just everything. I have that one on hold for me right now for when I can eventually afford it. And I also have the other Harry Potter highlight on hold because I fell so much in love with mine that I wanted another one, the other one too, so I'm gonna order that one for me. So that's everything I can think of to tell you guys about this Etsy shop. If you guys have any questions at all, please list them down below and I will answer them for you. Please go check out her shop. You will not regret it. If you're looking for a phenomenal indie shop, this is the shop for you. She has a set of Disney princess inspired highlighters coming out. I don't know when. I think around the Christmas season. I'm so excited for that. And she has a set of matching eyeshadow palettes or something, or eyeshadows that goes with each princess, so that's going to be phenomenal. I wish that you would do one for Esmeralda because no one ever pays attention to her. You should make an Esmeralda palette and just let me buy it. I don't know. I would love that. Okay. If you are someone that's a fan of Divina Cosmetics already, check out this brand. I think that it will remind you of Divina Cosmetics a whole lot. She has some fabulous highlighters, some rockin' highlighters. She has a lot of mermaid and unicorn kind of rainbowy highlighters that are getting a lot of attention. So definitely a brand that you'll want to be able to say that you remembered it back when, because this is going to blow up because it's just so good. Everything I have received has been so good. So yes, I'm going to zoom you in and show you my eye look, and then I am going to say ta-ta. So let me zoom you in. So this is my eye look. I again have Pharaoh on my lids. I have silver lining on my lower lash line, and then Dandelion on my inner corner. Thank you so much for watching. Please check out this Etsy shop. Let me know down below if you've heard of them before, if you have tried their products, if you are going to try their products, let me know. I would just love for more people to try this brand. So yes, this is a definitely Megan Hilt approved brand. I love it. I love it. It's up there on some of the best stuff I've tried on Etsy. There are a lot of things on that list, but this is up there too. So thank you so much for watching, and this is Megan Hilt out.